Well, let's see if I have audio or not. Good morning, everybody. In typical Ken Bet style, I'm late this morning. Sorry about that. And let me see if this kicked over like it was supposed to. Shows that it did. I need to check audio on YouTube. Let me see what we got going on here. So not prepared for this right now. Okay, I have audio. That's cool. I don't know if the homies can be heard or not. I don't think they can, but that's fine. Let me bring this over to here temporarily so I can look at chat real quick and go from there. BH Ringer, not to brag, but I walked into another room this morning and actually remembered why I went in there. It was the bathroom, but still, that's a good one. Good afternoon, good morning from John Williams. Alice says hello. Jeff says hello. Rick Lake says hello. Working on an upload. He'll have his live stream at 2 o'clock his time, which is 3 o'clock for everybody in the East Coast time zone, whatever it's called these days. Brian Lightfoot says, what's going on? Well, I'm late and I probably don't have audio. Brian says, a sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. That's an old one, but a goodie. Long Dog. IDO is working on YouTube. We can hear you. Okay. John says, how am I? I'm here. I still have a pulse. Let me check. Yep, I'm good. And I'm breathing. I actually slept for about 6 hours last night. I did stay awake to watch the final episode of Reacher. It was what was expected. Somewhat of a letdown, but it was all right. Looking forward to season number 4 that's coming up. But that'll be a long ways off. So I do want to share something I got in my email today, which I found to be interesting. Um, and I set this up a while ago, which means I probably won't remember how I did. Oh no, right there it is. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and first things first, I'll share it with Zoom so they can. Now, you guys on Zoom can hear me, correct? Still? I'm not sure if they can or not. I didn't get a response. All right, now I'm going to share it with YouTube. So we're all going to be on the same sheet of music here. And this is in my updates. YouTube creators. I got this morning, about an hour, about 30 minutes ago. New mid-roll ad features and upcoming changes. Says, dear Ken Stout Live, or hi Ken Stout Live, your channel has at least one video with manual mid-roll ad slot. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Continue reading to learn about new mid-roll ad features to improve. This is the Ken Bet Show, so we got to read an email. Improve your ad opportunities today with our changes coming in May. What are the new features? Recently, they have introduced two. I've got a message that said order on it. Messages to help with the mid-roll. I don't do this. I just let them do it, which I shouldn't do because, as we all know, when there's a mid-roll break, when there's a mid-roll ad, my video continues on for those that have ad blockers and those that are paying for premium and those that know how to get around it, and they are up to speed with what's going on. The people that don't have that and actually watch the ads, when they come back, they have no clue what's going on because the subject could have been changed by then. And it goes, I have not read it. I'll go back and read it in depth after a bit. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I found it kind of interesting. Um, I really found this part here interesting, that I have at least one video with a mid-roll ad slot. Now, I did see, yeah, right here. It says, up until now, creators did not have the visibility into which ad slots were unlikely to serve. That one's kind of interesting. I'm going to look into that a little bit better. Um, Apparently, this is a thing now because the very next line says the new feedback feature in YouTube Studio shows which manual mid-roll ads are unlikely to serve ads. So instead of serve, it's going to serve ads now. Well, we should serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ability to add automatic ad slots. Yeah, I'll go over this more in depth later, sometime today, maybe. We'll see. Let's go back to here, and then let's go back to Zoom over here because, as you know, when I'm sharing my screen, now there's a new feature with screen sharing your Zoom. Now, when you share your screen, this just came out, and big shout out to Brian Lightfoot for this. So I'm going to share the same screen, but this time I'm going to share my Zoom window. Let's all go to the lobby. And we'll see what it looks like. We'll wait for the, let's go out to the lobby to stop. That gives me an opportunity to get a drink of
Delicious
coffee.
things to eat.
There's the man himself. He found he was too busy today. So now I'm going to reshare my screen, and this will be interesting in that you should see a big box of Zoom, and you should see the ad behind it. Now, let me share my screen to YouTube, and now you're seeing the Zoom window, whereas a while ago when I was sharing my screen, you did not see the Zoom window. It was actually minimized, and I moved it to the other monitor because it's just such a pain in the neck. Now, wait a minute. That's not sharing the right screen? Lovely. Thank you, Zoom. I appreciate that. That's actually showing my OBS. Let's move this over here. Now you're seeing the Zoom and OBS, but not the. I hate Zoom. I really do because I have two monitors right now. It says this monitor in front of me is monitor number one. I click on monitor number one. I click on sharing screen. And sometime between that click and when it actually happens ends up being two different things. I do not get it. I really do not get it. Unless Zoom is just being obstinate. There we go. Let's try this now. Now you should be seeing the email in the background over here. Rich, Bill, and Ghetto's cat. I think I'll get a cat. Get a picture of a cat. Just put it right here. And a picture of a dog. I'll cover all and a picture of a ferret. Yeah. That's not a rabbit hole or anything, is it? All right, let's get back to chat. Good morning to everybody. Brian Lightfoot's saying hello. Chris Garrett says hello. Let me catch up. It's 43 and go. I don't even know what the temperature is today. I heard thunderstorms this morning, and I know it's supposed to rain, so it's going to be a kind of a. Do they sell Slim Jims in the lobby? Don't forget a ferret. Yeah, I've got to have all kind of things. Now, why am I mirroring? Oh, wait a minute, because I forgot to switch in OBS. Sorry about that. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Just think, only 20 more minutes of this madness if I try to go the full 30-minute Ken Stout or Doug Stout length, or 5 minutes if I go the normal length. Put a 1 in chat. I do have some news to share that I will share privately on Zoom. If you don't have the link for Zoom, the link is right there being shown. K Stout Zoom Z00M, not OO, it's 00. And it is both. It is the Ken Betts Doug Stout show. There is no points on this one. Now, while I do try sometimes to pretend to be Doug, I don't have points. SpeakerBot is working because Let's Go Up to the Lobby showed up, and I'm presuming it had audio. I can't really hear. I don't have points. Probably will never have points. I don't get it. I mean, add 1,000. No, 1 million. Is that a million? Let's see here. I hate it. The screen's so far away. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a million. Yeah. It probably is not that. Doug is fine, Alice. He had some work to do at a client's office this morning. He actually sent me a message just as I was ending my stream last night, and I didn't have a chance to let everyone know that I would cover for him this afternoon for his 9 o'clock Pacific time slot or noon my time slot. And I don't know many other time slots across the world. Um, but yeah, I don't mind doing this. I mean, heck, it gives me good numbers, and it yeah, it's all good. Now, if I could just come up with some kind of topic other than an email that's really weird, that would be nice. And I am gonna when I that's all, folks. That's it. Where's the pig? Bring the pig on. I do have things to share, as well as things to share visually with the Zoom when we get to that point. So what I'll do is once the stream ends, either in 18 minutes or 3 minutes, waiting for the chat response on that. I will stick around for a couple seconds on Zoom before I start it because I really only want to say it one time. Yes, let's talk about Yahoo. So Brian wants to talk about Yahoo. Brian Lightfoot wants to talk about Yahoo. Let's talk about Yahoo, shall we? What's going on with Yahoo? Well, they've changed their format yet once again, and I don't get why they would do that. Now, again, it says screen number one. I'm going to share the Zoom window and I'm going to hit share so that Zoom can see it. Now, I think, yeah, that's if I bring this over here, it looks like not only can Zoom see the Zoom window, but YouTube can see it too. Anyway, let's move on with the Yahoo news of the day. Here's my Yahoo. I kind of skimmed through these things. Um, I did watch this episode of Survivor last night, pretty much all of it, only because they advertised it that for the first time in the 700 years it's been running, they had something happen that had caught my attention. And I don't, the girl had autism, I think, or something. I don't really remember, but it was powerful because she broke down on TV and they actually showed it. And then she got help from someone else. But here's my Yahoo experience. I skimmed through this and I go right here to sports. And then, depending on what's going on in the world, right now it's the NCAA basketball tournament. I go to men's basketball and I keep up with that. That's it. During football season, I check out football scores and then I'll scroll through here looking for portal information. And I know last night a fifth Indiana University player had entered the portal. Here again, he was a bench warmer. Um, he played like 5 whole minutes in 33 games. So, man, somebody is entering. Two people have entered. I only heard one bell. Maybe two people entered at the same time. I don't know. We'll go ahead and allow them. Now you guys got to see how that works. Yes, the waiting room is still going to be enabled for a while. Anyway, this is my Yahoo experience right here. I don't use Yahoo Mail. It says I have not. Okay, so uh, let's go. Let's go back to the lobby. Let's go back to the main page. And I guess you got to go back yet another one. So I have 99 plus emails. I don't use this email. This will be like I have 8,000. I have 8,000, and I immediately have to mute someone's microphone. I have 8,100K emails in my inbox. I'm becoming Alex Cheek and Ken Stout, or Doug Stout. I am Ken Stout, come to think of it. I just don't use it. I don't go there. I use it for sports and occasionally other things in the world. So let's get out of this. and go back to main Zoom and catch up with the homies real quick. Hello, Chris. You should be able to unmute yourself. Yeah, you can. And Darren joins us. Chris and Max joins us. And in case I forgot to mention the homies, Bill with a lovely hairdo, by the way. Rich with another lovely hairdo, by the way. Um, I love Rich. Rich always gets my corny humor, and that means a lot. Um, that means a lot. So know that it is appreciated. We got 14 more minutes. Somebody bring up a tech question or something. Let's look at chat. 23andMe being bad. Damn DNA testing. Uh-oh. Hope Doug is okay. Doug is fine. Yeah. See, I'm scrolling my chat, and I'm not going to pop chat out. Well, you know what? Um, can I? Oh my gosh, is this really happening? Um, say it isn't so. So I pop chat out. We are truly now, and I don't have my picture down in the corner. Apparently, I don't like how my chat. Why does Doug's chat look better than mine or different than mine? So this is. Can I close this box out right here? Does anyone know? I pop chat out, and oh, maybe I have to go into OBS and figure out a way to do this. So I know I seen Alice's. Oh, I want this little line right here to go away. Is this? Can this line? Can this sample thing? Let's make it full screen and see what happens. Tell I've done this before. I still have the goal thing. I don't understand that. So let's go through here and scroll. Yahoo or Wahoo. I'm talking about the drink. Oh yeah, wasn't Yahoo the drink a chocolatey drink? Um, Too much sugar. Yeah, I couldn't drink a regular soda right now. Um, Yahoo was Sheldon's favorite drink. Um, yeah, that sounds about right. I don't remember. Brian says, I don't understand the word of 23andMe. They posted their DNA. Tech question. How long would it take to sort and clean up? Um, Actually, it wouldn't take that long because I would, if I were to do that, I would probably go in there and hit the check all button, and then I would um, delete, and it would be hinged upon how many emails would it delete at one time. Um, did you watch Young Sheldon? I watched parts of Young Sheldon. I kept up with it for about 2 seasons, but then it just kind of got really old. Hello, sample user. Yes, Brian Lightfoot says hello. I didn't watch The Big Bang Theory. I did watch. I watched that from practically day one, and man, that was a good show. That was so good. Some Doug Sheldon got old. Oh yeah, that's why they canceled the show is because, or one of the reasons they canceled the show is because both the young actress that played Missy and Sheldon himself, Ian Armitage, I think is his name, they grew up. They weren't kids anymore. Um, Doug Sheldon, there you go. You know, keeping with the Doug fashion, he's probably going to do a little trailer with me. Speaking of trailer, how many people watched today's trailer? Speaking of trailer, did I put the description for today's trailer in today's trailer? Oh, I did. I put a description, but whether it's the right one or not, I don't know. Yes, Rich is a magician. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rich is scaring little children by he's detached his face from his body and he's performing a magic act. Now let's go look at Zoom. Now Zoom is fine. This is the Zoom right here. If I come over back. Oh, now he's fine. There was some kind of a glitch going on. I don't. Well, wait a minute. That's not the right place. And if I come back over to here, then yeah, he's fine. I don't know what was going on. Probably could have been my Zoom. I have no idea. John Williams says good trailer. Thank you, John. Um, that again was suggested last night inadvertently. And again, I really relish and like people to make suggestions. Um, and I got to quit picking on Doug. That's starting to get a little bit old. Oh, look at that. My green alien, they're out there, is being masked out. I've never seen that mask before. I guess when I move a certain way, it does that. Interesting. 8 minutes to go. Okay, so unless we go into overtime, I don't see going into overtime. Hopefully, Doug will be back tomorrow. I do not have a redirect set up. I could set a redirect up. I'll set it up for Ghetto. He's got a show scheduled December 25th, 2027, right after Windows 12 goes into effect. So I'll redirect to that. Yeah, there's a lot of talk right now across the interweb or whatever it's called, the internet thingy, and apparently a lot of people think Windows 12 is coming out. Um, it's another one of those I don't care
Howdy,
situations.
Mrs. K.
If it comes out, it comes out. Let's have Ghetto fill us in on current events. Let's not and say we did. Okay. Yeah, Alice asked how's Lorna, and this is the only thing I'll say about that on YouTube. I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. If on April 23rd at 0540 in the morning I get a text and says I'm at the airport, I'll go pick her up. Um, I did get a text, and it said that the internet service there was horrible. And then I texted one of her grandsons because their phone seemed to work and told them to tell her to put her phone on cellular data. Nothing. Nothing. So I played golf yesterday. It was horrible. It was fun, but horrible. I got to spend time with my buddy Jake, and then I went shopping and bought enough food to last probably 3 weeks. I had pizza for dinner. I'm having pizza for breakfast. More than likely, I'll have pizza for lunch today. That's how big of a pizza this was. Looking forward to the new Windows ZXP. Jeff Ryman saying the most reasonable sounding estimate is 2027 for Windows 12. Again, I don't know. I've never kept up when 10 came out. I never kept up when 11 came out. Those are non-important dates to me in my life. I have a Windows 11 machine, which is a Resolve machine, the DaVinci machine. It works just fine. I've had no issues with it. I have a Windows 10 machine, which is the machine I'm on now, the Streamer machine, and I will update it to 11 in October when Windows 10 goes out of service. Long Dog puts a third novel in there. I think Windows 12 won't be released until they develop more AI-centric type of operating system and probably infused with virtual reality, but the hardware needs to be developed. Again, it's up here. It's way above my head. It's a I don't care. Doug and I have that in common. Doug and I have a lot of things we don't care about. Um, however, see, I'll be 77, 76 in 10 years. See, I'm already thinking I'm 77. I can't remember how old I am. So I'll probably, hopefully, still be mentally have my cahoots to know what's going on. That could be scary. That could be real scary. There's a couple movies out there that kind of address how our future may or may not go. Um, and the one that comes to my mind, I'm pretty sure was animated. off and on animated, off and on real life actors, but it showed that people were walking around and they were all super macho men and very slim figured ladies, and everybody was polite and nice. But the reality was they switched to the cartoon part, and everybody had a virtual headset on, was reclined in a chair, and they were big as elephants. That was the reality of it. They lived in a virtual world. Um, Bruce Willis did a movie about living in a virtual room. I can't think of the name of it right now. Good movie though. Um, there's a couple other ones that come. Looper. Anyone see Looper? That's sort of kind of virtual reality, but it's a reality living in three different, four type of realities. Oh, look at the time, 3 minutes. Let's look at chat real quick. We need I thought you were only 55 to be fair. Why? Thank you. No, I was born 1959. I will be 66 on June 7th. And Steve Dodd, his coolness. Steve should change his name to his coolness. That's his nickname. And I recently found that out. So, hello, Steve. Good morning or good afternoon. See, Steve's in Michigan. So it should be good afternoon for Steve. I'm not sure, though. That's it. I'm pretty much out of things unless somebody's got something they want to bring up. John's saying, bring on the girls. Okay, hang on. Bringing the girls on. Remember, there is currently a Zoom. John says, bring on the pig. Bringing said pig on as we speak. I don't know how long that'll take to show up, but it's running. There it goes. Roughly 20 minutes, depending on traffic. And if I don't get lost. Brian says, bring on the pig. Alice says, bye. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Long Dog. Thank you, Jeff.
Ken Stout Live said goodbye, Ken.
Let's see how the scroll works. The scroll should have a few names on it today. Of course, I can't see the scroll because I put Zoom in the way. We have Alice, Brian, Long Dog, Jeff Williams, Jeff Ryman, Rick Lakes, Chris Garrett, Steve Dodd, myself. I thought there were more than that in there. Here comes the pig. Fit a one. Greg Guy is here. Finally, Greg. Now, Greg will claim to be first with 1 minute to go in the show. Ah, first, yay! Darren Gilholm joins us in chat. Now, if I were to rerun it, it would show those guys on the chat list. I'm going to end the stream. Don't forget to join us on Zoom if you have the credentials. If not, send me an email, kstout z00m@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the Zoom panel. See you guys tonight, 10 o'clock. I am going normal 10 o'clock time tonight. I plan on being early. I plan on being on time. I plan on